Welcome back to the live. Welcome back, fam. It's your girl, Pearl. We're live. We're here. I'm so happy to be back on Instagram. I don't know why I'm saying back because I didn't go anywhere. But I feel like I haven't been live for a long time. That's probably why I'm saying that. But we're here to talk about what biohacking is and my twist on it. So if you haven't heard yet, and you must live under a rock, but your girl is changing the game. We are changing the world with this movement. Hi everyone. And I want to combine biohacking with partying and make partying and living a healthy life become something that's actually super healthy for us, right? And so the Biorave movement is my movement. If you want to learn more, I have a post on my post about the movement. Now, I've been talking about this movement every single day of my life. It's my new life and soul. This is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. And everyone's like, wait, what's biohacking? Wait, what? I've never heard of it. What do you mean by biohacking? What exactly is that? So I just want to share and clarify some things and also share my twist on it because I have a different perspective on it and I have a little different ways that I'm going to be implementing biohacking into the community and things that I do every single day as well. And just my mindset's a little different on it, and that's totally fine. Everyone has their own way of biohacking and things that feel really good to them. And if you're a part of the community, we're going to figure out how to figure that out for you, right? I truly believe everyone has their own blueprint and way that works for them and their body based on their needs. And so in the community, you're going to have different ways to test things out and try things to see what works for you, what doesn't, and then we can tap that in. But biohacking. Hi, Ben. Biohacking is a term that is used to say things you're doing, habits you're implementing, strategies you're doing to help you optimize your performance, your energy, your health, and how your body is being on a daily basis, right? And there's many different ways to do it. There's different types of biohackers. There's a technical biohackers that have all the gadgets and the Nuva ring and this and that and the apps, right? And that's great. And there's the more nutritional focused biohackers that really focus on supplements and on getting their labs done and on all that data and the testing, and that's cool too. There's biohackers that really believe in more the tech stuff, the machinery, the big red light therapy things and the chambers and doing these other things and getting their blood swapped, and that's also an option. And then there's me. I like to call myself a more natural lifestyle biohacker. I really focus on the lifestyle habits and the daily things that we can do that really can change our well-being and how we feel, right? And there's no right or wrong to any of them. It's whatever ones work for you. A lot of the ones that people do that are typical biohackers and that have been doing it for a long time, they can kind of be pricey depending on what they're doing with the machinery and the gadgets and the tech and the supplements, all these things. And that's not something I really think you need in order to biohack. My intention is I want to make biohacking super approachable to every single human being through doing things that are free, free biohacks, things we can do in our day-to-day with our body, with our mind, with our food, with our breath, with things that we already do. How can we take the things we already do and just turn it up a notch, right? How can we take the food we're already eating, the things we're already consuming, the showers we're having, how we're thinking, how we do our morning routine, you're exercising. How can we just make all the things you're already doing, take it up a notch, take it to the next level so you can tap into your next level of energy and feel absolutely fucking incredible every single day, okay? Now, when I say that, I'm not kidding. People think I'm kidding when I'm I believe every single human can feel absolutely fucking incredible every day because I was able to do it. Now, obviously, everyone has their own way of being, a way of doing things. And I'm not saying everyone's going to have the same energy levels as me, but I am saying you're going to have more energy. You're going to feel incredible. You're going to be more confident. You're going to have better mental health. You're going to feel more energized. You're going to have all these things are going to shift for you, right? And that's because you get to do these habits every single day. Biohacking is really a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's a thing you do for a long term. It's not a quick fix. It's actually figuring out how you can get your body to operate on a better level and how to really understand yourself and how to understand your mind, body, and soul, how to get it all aligned. And that's a really big part of my LIT method, right? And so when it comes to that, it's what are the things we can do on a daily basis, which is what I'm going to share. And I'm actually doing a call on Monday in my community if you want to come, talking about biohacking, what it is, and how to actually start implementing these things into your daily life so you can feel better. So if you want to come to that, DM me the word club and I'll invite you to the club so you can come on the live call. It's a free community. We're building an absolute community of people that love dancing but also love to feel really good. And so it gets to be something you get to do every day. It gets to be simple and it gets to really work for you. One thing that I see a lot in the biohacking community is like people being super extreme and like, you must do this, you cannot do this, and like just being so, and that's maybe their vibe. But that's not the vibe here in the BioRave community. Because here in this community, we also really value having fun, living our best life, going out, going to festivals, maybe staying out a little late, maybe going to really fun events, maybe doing some substances, maybe, living our best life. And that's okay. You get to have both. You get to biohack and you get to rave and you get to feel incredible about everything you're doing, right? And in a way that helps support your well-being. And one other piece of this is like my twist on this, and there's actually two parts to this, because there's many biohackers that may or may not also implement the things that I do in my daily life. I have a very, very heavy emphasis on the mindset work, because from a neuroscience standpoint, our thoughts and our mindsets, our beliefs, our narratives directly influence how we feel. Every thought creates a neural response, and that actually elicits and releases a certain neurotransmitter, a chemical, a reaction. And that reaction makes us feel a certain way. And that feeling is what then makes us either feel anxious or sad or mad or angry or whatever, uncomfortable. Or it can make us feel happy, gratitude, joy, and release different things. I was talking to a friend about this yesterday, actually, because she was feeling anxious about some of the changes that are happening in her life. And it's natural to feel anxious. Like, feelings come and go. Feelings are fleeting. Feelings are messages and are guides. I truly believe that. And so a big part of what I teach in the LIT method is to understand your feelings and what they mean and how to navigate them, how to process them, and how to move through them, right? They're meant to be moved. Emotions are energy in motion. We're meant to move through our feelings. We're not meant to stay in a feeling for a very long time, right? And so that is something that we talk about. But that being said, when it comes to the mindset piece that I really like to emphasize in the community, with myself included, it's like, how can we think in a way that helps us release more healthy neurotransmitters, help us release more positive endorphins, help us release dopamine, serotonin, all these things that are really going to help us feel our best. Because when it comes to feeling good and achieving optimal health, our brains and the neuroscience is a huge piece of it, right? I cannot not talk about it because it is such a big piece, right? So feeling anxious, for example, is a thought that something bad's going to happen, right? When we think a thought like, what if, hi Deedam, when we think a thought like, what if this is going to happen? Oh my God, what if it doesn't work out? What if I die? What if I get judged? What if, all these things? And you literally feel anxious about that. Right now, even just saying that, I can feel my heart kind of contract, right? And that's how powerful our thoughts have in our feelings. So that thought process makes you feel a little more anxious. So on the flip side, how can we think in a way that makes us feel more excited, that actually releases dopamine in the body, that actually releases a positive thing? And that's just flipping the script. Instead of being, what if this bad happens? What if this good happens? What if it ends up working out? What if I end up, being incredible at this? What if I end up making a friend? What if it actually isn't that bad? What if I gain skills? What if it turns out better than expected? You know what I mean? How can we make our what ifs be positive? And in that process of doing that, we actually release dopamine. When we release dopamine, we feel more motivated to do the thing. So with my clients, a huge piece of the work we do in the community, in the BioRave, in the LIT method, is we're going to shift our thought process to be more positive, to anticipate more positive outcomes. Because in the anticipation of positive outcomes, we get to release more positive neurotransmitters. And that literally will change your life. I talk about that so much in my community. And if you want to join, I have replays of past talks, because that is one of the biggest pieces. And if you're someone that's oh, I'm not feeling motivated, shift your mindset and you feel motivated. That's going to really help you. So that mindset piece, that's just one of the pieces we're going to talk about. But yes, it's the daily habits. Yes, it's the biohacking, the sleep, the drinking, the nutrition, the optimizing your stress and your state and all the things that we're talking about. But it's also state management. Hi, Janae. It's also to do with your thoughts, because your thoughts directly influence your state. So if we're talking about biohacking and being so optimized in your body, you need to talk about how you're thinking and how that affects your physiology, because it does, right? So that's a good big piece there. And the other piece of the BioRave community, the BioRave movement, is actually making partying being something that's actually so good for you, for us, because it actually is. Like, take away the drugs, take away the substances, take away the late nights and all the things. Partying in itself is a health promoting activity. You're dancing, you're connecting, you're laughing, you're listening to music, you are, releasing, you're expressing, you're moving, you are connecting, you are having joy. Like, that is something that is so good for us. And so in the community, we actually view partying as something that's good for us. And we are shifting the scene to create sober parties, to create parties that end early so we can go to bed earlier, to create things that aren't revolved only around the substances, but around the human connection, around the being your full self and being accepted and not judging yourself and not feeling anxious when you're in a space, when being able to move how you want to feel good in your body, to come back home to yourself and be confident, right, in the space. And then through that, we're going to interact and create a really positive experience together. And that's something I'm so excited to create, because bio-raving gets to be something that is absolutely pivotal to everyone's life, right? Because you get to rave and biohack and achieve optimal health and well-being. Because the goal here in the bio-rave world is to get lit for life. To get lit for life is to understand how to create these daily habits, daily mindset shifts that help you feel high off life. And then also to party in a way when you're sober, to experience these levels of higher states and to know that you can access that energy in a sober state, right? And that is so freaking powerful. And so that's what biohacking is. Obviously, there's so many different caveats and things and individualization, but that's what we get into in the community if you join the upcoming programs. But it gets to be something that you can do for free if you want, every single day, to make you feel absolutely like you are high off life every day. And that's how I feel. And I truly want everyone to feel that way, because I believe that everyone else can access these states too, but it's through the lifestyle habits. It's through the daily things we do in the community, the daily lifestyle things that we get to create in our life to get those results, baby. And so if you want to learn more, if you're like, ooh, that's interesting, like I want to hear more about this, I want to feel lit, I want to get high every day naturally, like I want to dance more, I want to just live my best life, like yes, that's what we're here to do. I highly recommend you DM me. I have 2 incredible programs dropping. We're doing a pre-sale right now for these programs, and I'm so freaking excited for these. Like, these are gonna change the world, like literally change the world, mark my words. So DM me the word lit, okay, if you want to learn more about the 2 programs that I'm dropping, and get in at an early bird rate, at the lowest rate ever, and get an insane bonus, okay? That's going to be so freaking good. And if you want to learn more about the BioRave community, about the trainings I do every week, DM me the word club to join the free club and join the people that are literally having a great time and wanting to elevate their well-being, party sober, and just live a lit up life. So if you're watching this, let me know, DM me. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you want to join us, please join the party, okay? That is all I have for you today. Thank you for coming. And until next time, keep getting lit every day and being your most authentic selves. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.